Welcome to the first knockout stage match in the FIFA World Cup between Spain and Scotland at the Estadio del Nuevo Triunfo. As we see there, Javi Hernandez and Darren Fletcher, captains of the two respective sides, likes of Gerard Piqué, Javi Martinez and whatnot, playing for Spain. Scotland with the likes of Richard Greer, Christophe Berra and Robert Snodgrass. So of course no national anthems today, they just want to go straight to the games. As we see the players here, Stephen Naismith looks like he's starting for Scotland. It looks like potentially that David Villa is playing up front for Spain. So we'll see the squad soon enough. Iniesta there, Scott Brown, Charlie Mulgrew. This is going to be a difficult side, difficult attempt for Scotland to try and get through here. Reina, Raul Albiol, Piqué, Arbeloa, Sergio Ramos, Sergio Busquets, Andres Iniesta, Santi Cazorla, Xavi, Silva and of course David Villa. So Scotland of course be trying to maybe play some defensive football here, but Jokes has come in for Marshall. That might be a bit of a change, bit too much of a change really. And Gary Caldwell is playing at centre back for Scotland. What is Gordon Strachan thinking? So Brazuca ball being used of course in the FIFA World Cup this year, of course with it being in Brazil, and Spain to kick off. So here in the 10th minute of the match, not a lot has happened. Been a lot of Spain possession here. As Fletcher gets thrown goal, Fletcher with a shot and it hits off the post. That's a big chance for Scotland and Stephen Fletcher has missed it. So coming up to the 20th minute here as David Villa gets the ball. He gets to Silva with a shot and it's a good save from Matt Jilks. So 30 minutes here, Raul Albiol cannot get away from Stephen Fletcher. He does eventually get away from Stephen Fletcher, however, gets a shot away. It's another good save from Pepe Reina, and again it's a good shot from Stephen Fletcher. It's a good chance as well for Scotland. Here, Santi Cazorla on the ball, tries to get the ball in, does get in, but there's big Stephen Naismith, the left midfielder, coming back and basically playing a centre back position. As at half time it's 0-0 between Spain and Scotland in this first knockout stage. As you can see, both teams are very even in the stats department. So here we see it come up to the last 10 minutes of the match here. As Scotland picks up the ball, a lot of the players for Scotland have been yellow carded. Brown picks it up, gives it to James McFadden, who doesn't regularly play, but he does have a big chance here. He could potentially score that winning goal. But here David Villa on the ball, gives it to Silva. Silva will give it back to him. Oh, he runs past him, doesn't give it back to him, however. But Santi Cazorla picks up, gives it to Xavi to Silva. Silva gets it to Silva, scores. Silva scores after a great through ball from David Villa. David Silva has scored for Spain in the last 10 minutes of the match. And that most likely is knocking Scotland out of this FIFA World Cup in the first knockout stages in the last 16. It's a poor pass from, I believe it's Scott Brown, gives it straight away, gives it to Xavi. Xavi eventually gets it here, gives it to David Villa. It's an absolutely great pass from David Villa. Splits through the defence, gives it to Silva. Silva with one touch, and Silva of course will always score that. So in the last 10 minutes of the match here, Spain 1, Scotland 0. So it seems a lot of changes have happened after that goal, with literally not that much time remaining on the clock. 7 minutes remaining here as Charlie Mulgrew tries to play the ball forward. It does ricochet off, comes to Sean Maloney. Maloney crosses it in. Will Rhodes try and get his head on it? Gets a head on that. It's a good save from Pepe Reina, out for a corner kick. Can Scotland get the equaliser they potentially deserve in this match? It's an absolutely fantastic header, as you can see from that replay there. It's a great save from Pepe Reina as well. But can they get the equalising goal? It seems they've gone a bit full out attack with 5 minutes remaining in this match. Mulgrew with the corner kick hits it in. Rhodes can't get to it. Mulgrew again will hit a cross in. He does not cross it in. He seems to run at Arbeloa for whatever reason. With no pace, Charlie Mulgrew can't really do much, but it does come out again for another corner kick, which Mulgrew again will be taken. 4 minutes remaining in the match here. Fletcher tries to get his head on it. Fletcher does get his head on it. Darren Fletcher that is, and it's a really poor header and it's over the bar. It does not seem any luck is going with Scotland today. So a goal kick for Spain here with 4 minutes remaining here as Pepe Reina gears to take it. He takes it eventually. It comes straight back at him is the real question. Brown tries to get ball back, can't get it back. Villa on the ball, Fletcher potentially playing at centre back here, as I believe Grant Hanley has been pushed forward. Maloney coming up forward here, trying to get the ball here, tries to play it to Grant Hanley, can't play it to Grant Hanley. It seems Spain are just biding their time here as Brown picks the ball up, gives it to Stephen Fletcher, Fletcher to Grant Hanley to Rhodes. Rhodes runs past Sergio Ramos, will he get a shot? He gets a shot away, and Jordan Rhodes has scored the equalising goal in the last minutes of the match as Scotland 1, Spain 1. Jordan Rhodes, his first goal for Scotland in this FIFA World Cup, is probably his first start as well. Well, not even his first start, he's only been on the pitch for 5 minutes, but he has scored the equalising goal in this last minutes match of what could potentially be very world changing in the FIFA World Cup here, as it's a great pass from Grant Hanley. Not sure what he's doing there. Of course, they are looking for a goal. It's a very, very nice finish from Jordan Rhodes, the Blackburn player, as he hits it in at the near post. 1-1 between Spain and Scotland. Now all they have to do is defend for these last 2-3 minutes and take it to extra time. So Spain kick off here, as we see they're passing the ball, but Sergio Ramos to Raul Albiol. There's literally no seconds remaining in the match here. Fletcher trying to get a foul there. Stephen Fletcher of course playing some defensive midfielding role as we try and get the football forward here. Sergio Ramos here on the ball, will he cross it in? Whitaker with poor defending, crosses it in. Gary Caldwell should head it away. David Villa's there, and David Villa has scored and broken the hearts of every single Scottish person in the world and everyone who was supporting them at this World Cup, as Spain score the goal to knock Scotland out, most likely. It's a really, really good ball from Sergio Ramos. Poor defending from Stephen Whitaker. Gary Caldwell should have headed this away. For some reason he decided not to jump for it, and David Villa scores a diving header past Matt Jelks, and that is it. Scotland most likely going out in the last 16 stage. With literally no seconds remaining in this match, Fletcher trying to get the ball forward here, eventually doesn't get it forward, and that is it, as we see Scott Brown crying. Darren Fletcher trying to console him. All the players, Scotland players, are disappointed that they couldn't do much, but I mean, they are Scotland. What do they expect against Spain? I'm surprised that cameraman's getting close to Scott Brown. I'm surprised he's not just going to hit out at him, considering how disappointed he will be. Of course, look at the stats there. Scotland had 11 shots, 4 of which were on target. Spain had 4 shots, 3 on target, being very clinical. And the man of the match goes to David Villa. So with that being said, Scotland are out of the World Cup, and that is that. Netherlands beat Oman, Uruguay got beat by Portugal, Iran beat Poland, Germany beat United States, Brazil beat Italy, Ivory Coast got beat by Belgium, and Argentina beat Croatia. So yeah, so let's see who would go on to win the World Cup. So in the knockout phases here, as we see, Netherlands got to the semi-finals and got beat out by Spain. Iran of course beat Spain. Iran got beat by Spain 1-0. Portugal got beat out as well. But Germany went on to win the World Cup with a 3-2 win in the final. Third place went to Argentina. Looks like they won on penalties. So yes, so if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.